Hey everyone, I wanted to put together a quick Titan build. Hopefully you enjoy it. This build basically has Warmind Cells for ad clear, has very quick ability regen, 5 to 6 second grenade regen, a lot of ad clear potential, a lot of DPS for bosses. You can even get some health regen on ability kills. So there's a lot going for it. I would say this build is mainly focused on mid to high level patrol type stuff. You could take it into lower level nightfall strikes, standard strikes. I don't think this is geared towards high level master content. You could try it there. I don't know that it would be amazing, but you can see here how quickly you can take out a lost sector boss with just the sword and grenades, and then with the quick ability regen, you get your grenade back so quickly. You can use that, which then can spawn Warmind Cells for even better ad clear. So it's a lot of fun. I'll go through the build video in a second and explain what all's going on. Alright, so here we are in the Tribute Hall. We'll just jump right in. I'll show you what subclass we're using and the weapons that I'd recommend here. So we're going to be running Sunbreaker, Code of the Siegebreaker. This has Mortar Blast, strike an enemy with this melee ability to release a solar explosion, setting enemies on fire. And then Soul Invictus, solar ability kills restore your health, grenade, melee ability, and Sun Warrior kills leave a deadly sunspot in their wake. And then Sun Warrior, passing through a sunspot, causes your grenade and melee abilities to recharge faster. And then Endless Siege, hammers create sunspots as well. Not a huge fan of this super, but it's useful, I guess. And then I use Thermite grenades. They're probably my favorite solar grenades. It sends like 3 walls of fire. And then Strafe Lift because it helps me move quicker. Up to you, whichever jump you're most comfortable with. And then Towering Barricade, just in case I need to shield myself for a little bit to recover health or something. Alright, jump into the weapons. The first slot, you can use pretty much anything here. I'm using Izanagi's Burden just for the long range DPS. You could use Mountaintop, Wither Horde, Bad Juju, like whatever. Shotgun, take your pick. I use 7th Seraph Sidearm here for 2 reasons. 1, because it can proc Warmind Cells, and then 2, because it can roll Demolitionist for quicker grenade reloads. And then I threw an Overload spec just in case I run into Overload champions. You can also use 7th Seraph SMG for Warmind Cell procking. That would also give you Arc energy for Arc shields. And then you could use the Carbine in slot 1 if you want the Warmind Cells there. One thing you'll want to try to use here is Falling Guillotine. I got a roll with Relentless Strikes and Whirlwind Blade. That's probably my favorite 2 perks on swords. Gives you tons of ammo and tons of damage. I got Swordmaster's Guard for quicker charge rate. And then the blades, whichever one you prefer is fine. I got that one, which gives me more ammo at the cost of damage. And then the other 2 blades are increased damage and increased damage at the cost of ammo. And then I throw a boss spec on it because it's my main boss weapon. As far as armor goes, you'll want to run Loosened Blade while charged with light. Dealing damage with a sword gives you bonus sword damage for 5 seconds. And then its secondary perk is it greatly increases sword charge rate. And then I'm running Sword Ammo Finder and Enhanced Scatter Projectile Targeting, which helps the sidearm, and then a Discipline mod. So we're going to be stacking Discipline mods here for quick grenade regen. On my arms, I have Taking Charge. Picking up an Orb of Light makes you charged with light. This is great. If you get 2 kills with a masterwork weapon quickly, it drops an orb. And then I'm running Enhanced Sidearm Loader and another Discipline mod. For the exotic, I'm running Hellfire Heart. Improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities. Greatly improves recharge rate while your super is charged. And then I'm running Sword Reserves here. Inferno Whip to stagger unshielded combatants. And then another Discipline mod. On my boots, I'm running Global Reach for Warmind Cell generation. Special Ammo Scavenger. Enhanced Sword Scavenger. And another Discipline mod. You can actually change out Global Reach for a different mod if you prefer. Something like Protective Light would be good. And then if you prefer, instead of Hellfire Heart, you can also run Phoenix Cradle. So up to you. And then on my mark, I'm running Wrath of Rasputin. Solar Splash Damage Final Blows have a chance to create a Warmind Cell. This procs with your grenades. And then I'm running Solar Plexus for increased solar melee ability power, and then yet again a discipline mod. So discipline is set to 105, grenade ability cooldown is 32 seconds, but with Hallowfire Heart, you'll see how this works. So first, for the Warmind Cell proccing, think of it as like a bar. It's not random. These yellow bars give you like 25% of the bar. So I'm at 75% now. This takes me to 100. Boom, pops out a Warmind Cell. Red bars give you 15%. These yellow bars give you 25. And then the ultras in the back, 1 kill will proc a Warmind Cell. To show how quickly grenades come back, you get an ability kill, procs health regen, and then you'll see on the side Sun Warrior. See that little like fire? When you run through that, you get Sun Warrior, increased ability regen, throw a grenade, jump through the sunspot, grenade comes back before like the 5-second Sun Warrior wears off. Running Demolitionist, you don't even really have to jump through the sunspot. Throw a grenade, get 2 kills, grenade comes back in about 5-6 seconds. You're also getting healing from these ability kills too, so that helps a lot. Now I'm charged with light. You'll be able to see Loosened Blade here. This ogre doesn't have full health, but you can see it easily just kind of shreds him. Now I still have my second charge with light stack, so now he has full health, right? 1 heavy attack, stand here a little longer, insta-kills him. So very, very high boss DPS with this sword. Really enjoy it. And then I'll show a quick commentary of the Contact public event. This will hopefully give you an idea of how to use this in like a higher level patrol activity. You want to keep track of where your grenades are going. You want to use the sunspots if possible. Not strictly necessary depending on how quickly you plan to throw grenades back to back. But you can see first wave dropping. I toss a nade, get a couple kills, and my grenade's already back without using a sunspot. Throw another grenade, pick up the motes. Now with global reach, you'll see how far this, like, look at that. That took people out even across that little gully. So global reach is really good. Again, you can switch out global reach for something like protective light if you want better survivability. Pretty optional, whatever your playstyle is. Again, you're getting health regeneration too from these solar ability kills. And as you get kills with the sidearm, those can also proc the Warmind Cells. So you're getting it from sidearm and you're getting it from your grenades. For these barrier champions, you can actually just shred them with this sword, so you don't even have to worry about anti-barrier. Again, if you jump into like high level Nightfall activities though, you won't be able to kill anti-barriers quite that quickly, and you'll probably want to keep track of your mods a little bit better. So I pop my super heroes to do quick ad clearing, kill a few overloads, kill a few other ads, and then if you didn't notice before, you can do bloom duping here. So you grab the bloom, finish off the last guy, and then you hit E, and then as that circle fills up, you switch weapons right before it finishes, and then you'll still dunk the bloom and you'll drop it, so you can pick it back up and dunk it again. And then that gets you through second phase really quickly, and it respawns all of the taken ads. Throw a nade, proc a Warmind Cell. I'm not sure what happened to the Warmind Cell, but fortunately I got another one. Again, shred the barrier. Start the bloom dupe again, put up a shield to cover me while I do this. Okay, right here, dude, MVP to this guy. He deserves a medal for that. He jumps through my shield. One hit melee killed me. He definitely should get whatever the top Cabal medal is for bravery. He ended up giving his life for it, but I don't know. Fair play to him. Okay, so you can see health is a little bit low. Somebody dropped a rift for me, which was really nice, but just in case I didn't have the rift, I punched someone there to proc health regen on a solar melee kill. Take out the Unstoppable. This guy steals the bloom, so I can't finish duping it. But fortunately, he knows how to dupe it. So I put up a shield for him, but he had a retreat. And then this champion came in. So now I use my solar melee to stagger him. And again, insta-kill with the sword. If they're not staggered, it'll take a little bit longer. It's kind of trivial either way in the contact event once you hit a high enough power level. And then this dude steals my orb and does not know how to dupe it. That was a little unfortunate, but whatever. I'll just go grab another one. Alright, and then finish off tier 4. Again, this guy is a great teammate. He drops me another rift for bloom duping. Like, he knows what's going on. And then here comes the final boss. This one is a little bit different from the one last week. You don't have to go get blights in between. You just have to DPS him really quickly so that he doesn't heal. Or you have to go kill the wizards on the side so that they can't heal him. In this case, we went with the burn him down option. Again, I don't know what happened to that Warmind Cell. I'm wondering if there's too much stuff sitting on the ground, so I just lost it. But you can see he healed a little bit from the wizards. And this guy comes in, drops it as well. This was really impressive for a bunch of randoms. Everybody just jumps in and swords him, and he dies really, really quickly. So, swords seem like the way to go. Highly recommend. And hopefully this was helpful. You learned a little bit.